right, it's getting crazy now. We're gonna take a ride up the road here. So now, you know, it's incredible. My daughter's in the back of this bike. You know, when you have weight in the back of your bike, it's a different animal. So I'm gonna go ahead and give this a ride now. Wow, what? Oh my gosh. So here we're at Buddy's Barbecue. Now, it wasn't for me being hungry, knowing the kid's hungry. We just came over here to kill some time as we're trying to figure out what we're going to do. And what's the odds of this? This is no lie. We just came off the road, and my daughter couldn't get this bike into neutral. And look at this here. Look at this here. So somebody has put in aftermarket foot pegs, shifter. Okay, there it is. There's the one rod. I don't even know what this is all about. Where this is, I don't even know what's going on here. This is crazy. So all the linkage fell apart. So she'd been out on the main road. What would have happened is she'd been dead in the water. Well, she, you know, just incredible. Yeah, is that a message? Don't buy the bike? I don't think it is. I know it happened. Whoever put these aftermarket stuff on, they didn't use Loctite. This bike vibrates so much. If you don't put Loctite on these screws and fittings, forget it. You're dead in the water. So, guaranteed. So, over here. So, I mean, just, oh my gosh. Oh, that sucks. Because kind of what that does is, if we bought this today, she couldn't even ride it home today. So that kind of starts to change everything. So this deal probably ain't going to go down. All right. Oh my gosh. The day is over, man. It's 4:30. And the deal is becoming much more challenging. So I don't know. I don't think the deal's going to go down. We got challenge. See, that's what I tell people that, you know, follow my YouTube channel. If the banks don't like me, I don't buy nothing. You know, everything says just lots of money, go buy whatever I want. Nope. So now the challenge is the banks are just don't want to buy debt. Hey, what's going on in the economy right now, everybody? What I've been preaching. I mean, if you knew me personally, I was telling people a year ago that the important questions always come when I turn the camera on. What's that all about? We've been sitting here, nothing to talk about. Turn the video on and say, Dad.
Because I have a question.
Dad. So yeah, we're sitting here, and right now I'd probably say the deal is not going to happen. So in all my videos you've watched with me, you're going to say, wow, the Iceman couldn't pull it off this time. Yeah, I'd probably say you're right. And like I say, gotta wonder. And I just shed a ton of debt. Does that mean anything? It does not. I honestly can tell you that
I need to ask you a question.
Yeah, the question is, are we buying the Harley? No, we're not buying the Harley. So anyways, this place is dead. For the most part, it's been a very slow day. Anyways, so you're probably going to see us riding back home in the Hondas. You know, going a little bald up there. Yep, reality starts to prevail.
4 bikes down. I literally had a feeling this would happen. I had a feeling.
Somebody was awful happy a minute ago riding a Harley. All right, well, so what's going on now? It's the hag. Yeah, it's now these guys trying to convince the finance company to buy a deal on a guy that looks like this and has a YouTube channel called Ice Age that buys and sells cars all the time. All right, stay tuned. We'll let you know the final answer, but I think you're going to be watching the Hondas go back home. My kid here is like, Dad, this usually doesn't happen. I'm like, yeah, but it's because...
It happened for a while.
And what I try to explain to her is it's all about I have incredible relationships on the automotive side. No, you're good. I'm picturing myself. Okay. I won't get you in there. So I have incredible relationships with automotive side to buy things. I don't have that on the motorcycle side. Besides, Honda Financial. So like Honda Financial, my Honda motorcycle selling dealer has such an incredible relationship. He gets deals bought even though they don't want to buy the deals all the time. This is what's kind of going on here is I've got, relationships, but they don't want to extend another relationship. That's what's going on. Yeah, so now the discussion is, do we give something up for this? And the kid's like, don't do it. Don't do it. Walk away. But then she goes, but are we maybe get the Harley? Can we get the Harley? Well, for giggles, ask us to do the Harley.
But Dad,
no.
Can you please ask if we can trade the Honda Rebel or?
Yeah, so now the kid is excited again. Let's just get to use Harley.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Let's go talk to him. Hold on. All right, so it's a no-go. So the Pursuit has become available. I'm sure people are calling on it. Nice bike. But it looks like we're going to have to walk away from the deal because the finance guys are not excited about, which is pretty incredible. I was going to give them 2 motorcycles that have notes on them for this. And no, they're not interested. So you got to wonder if the times are changing, which they are. I've talked about it, but no hate to anybody. And we're going to head it on back in. And everybody watching the channel, it's a long channel, but here's the end of the Pursuit. Remember I said pursuit of happiness or pursuit of sadness or pursuit of depression, the kid's saying. So, hey everybody, appreciate you watching my channel today. And wow, a lot of video, a lot of time, a lot of work. Now the kid's like, why the heck do we bring these other bikes down, right? It's all good. We'll make it all work. There'll be more adventures. If you think I give up, I don't give up. So just stay tuned. Hey, guess where we are now? We are at... Is this Wrecking Crew?
It is.
Are you closing?
We close at 6.
Okay, well...
Yeah, we're going to pull a few bikes around, get them in, but I come out here to look at your bike because I'm getting ready to buy one.
Okay, well, I got some for sale. They're right there.
Okay.
So, you got a street bobber in there?
I got a new?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 in there. Yeah, go in there and check them out.
Who do we talk to?
Well,
I got a YouTube channel. I'm doing a whole YouTube thing. I'm about putting you in there.
Sure.
Okay, so go in and see somebody?
yeah, there should be someone in there. If not, I'll get somebody in there with you. Are you looking to purchase one of them? Is that what you're looking to do? Well, that'd be your man right behind you right there.
I would be the man. I'm Casey.
Oh, Casey,
Very
good
nice
to
to
meet
meet
you. Yeah,
you.
let me get my
Nice to
helmet.
meet you, Julia.
Julia.
I'm Gary.
Nice to meet you.
All right, so oh my goodness, this is no lie. We're at the Harley dealer. They close at 6 o'clock. They won't let us out of here, but we were walking out because we just here a few minutes ago were looking at a red street bobber, and we really just kind of thought, and yeah, and I asked the daughter if she give up her Scout bobber and just to see how bad she wants this. And at the last minute, she said, "You know what, Dad? Let's sleep on it." So we were literally walking out that front door, and at the last minute, the guys brought in all the used equipment, all the used bikes. Okay. And at the last minute, as we're walking out the door, I say, "Hey, wait a second. What is this?" And the guy's like, "A street bobber, used 2021. Oh my goodness. Did I tell anybody yesterday, don't gamble on what I'm going to buy today? Yeah, so here we are. And so for this street bobber, you look right here, look at the seat difference. What's interesting is, oh, okay, it breaks up. So on that street bobber, it's a 2-seat. So see, it's not one piece. On this one here, that's a low seat too.
This was aftermarket.
This was what?
Aftermarket.
Oh, I know that. That's what I'm explaining right now. This bike has an aftermarket seat, which is a chunk of money. They put crash bars on, so if you tip over in the bike, destroy everything. They have legal exhaust on this.
Wheels.
Different
I don't know
wheels.
what they
Oh
do.
yeah, they got the good classic retro 70s Oh yeah, wow, that's an upcharge. I would think, or am I wrong? Or are the spokes more, or are the cast aluminum more?
The spokes, they actually stopped doing that pretty recently, but they only have the mag wheel option for 22 for the 22 models.
Wow, this is so cool. Oh my gosh,
spokes are really
I'll have to get
cool.
it for myself.
I
I'll
really
just-
like this.
I'll just buy it for myself
The
now.
black and orange I like it better than the green.
Oh my gosh, this is crazy. This gentleman here.
And I like the orange.
Do you want to be in the YouTube video? Or don't want to be in it?
I don't care.
Okay, so-
I do need you guys, while we're waiting on that,
All right. What do you think?
I like it.
This is just a badass bike. This is just crazy. You have no idea when I was driving up the road to go back home, I was so close to not even coming here today. I was like, don't do it. Don't do it. Just go home. Just keep moving. Don't do it. So for me, so here's the thing we were talking earlier. It's an upgraded seat, so I would say conservative. They claim $600. He's put exhaust on. The other bike we were looking at, it's the warranty's been voided because it's a complete straight head pipe that's modified, whatever. The EPA guidelines just took it. It took the Cadillac converter sensors out or whatever. So that's not good. But this has the crash bars. It guarantees crash bars are $500. And then he has exhaust. So I would say conservative. There's $2,000 in this bike. Plus, I love the spoke wheels. The spoke wheels so give this a 70s
I like
look.
it.
I mean, this is just a really nice bike. And how many miles are on it?
3,000?
3,000? I thought it was 2,000.
No, 3.
You sure about that?
I'm sure.
Let's see. Come on. 3734, which that means they rode it. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing is they've ridden the bike, and the bike's going to have problems. So it's secure. So you got the conventional analog. You can change this out to digital. That's got a LED light. That's nice. That light in the other bike didn't seem that bright. When you were following, you were behind me. Pull the brake back. Pull your brake thing in. Let me see your brakes. That's nice. Okay, good. All right. I don't think there's any real scratches on it. You see any scratches?
Right here.
Yeah.
I don't. That's not
So,
some dirt right
see, that's the whole different setup too in that assembly. I do not like that China
I don't like
stuff.
the others.
That was just not. I didn't like that. That was a turn off.
Yeah.
Wow.
I like the seat.
Want to get back on it and see on this side how you look?
No.
Okay.
Unless you want me to.
Oh my goodness. Anybody watching my YouTube channel have be blown away how this played out. I just bought another Harley. I didn't buy another Indian, I bought another Harley. And these guys here at Wrecking Crew here in Johnson City, Tennessee did a great job. They did a great job, man. I mean, they have no idea I was walking out that door. And to be getting this, all right, we're good to go? We'll do the white little fob thing in the morning.
appreciate it. Do what?
We'll do the white fob thing in the morning. That little thing you put on the bike.
Yeah, so it's just these data dots we put underneath them. So
Yep. How'd this all play out? Yeah, right. This is just incredible. What a day. I'm done. I mean, you started early this morning. I'm done. Say what?
Let's go.
Gonna start it up. She in neutral? She is. This was meant to be, I guess. You hope. Wow. Incredible. 2021 Street Bobber, 114, 3,000 miles. Insane. We're heading home. Wow is all I can say. If anybody followed my channel the last Wednesday, Thursday, and now Friday, if you would have told me this was the end result of coming to Tennessee to buy an Indian Pursuit, I would have said, I don't know, sounds far-fetched, but with me, you never know. I mean, good Lord, What a day. I mean, Jesus Christ. Long day. Long day. I mean, talking right now, close to 8:30. Now, we left here, I think, about 11. I started the project, I think, about 10:30. And for me to literally be showing you this tonight, just crazy. Beyond crazy how this played out. Wow. You know what? I really like this bike. I mean, I had a lot of fun riding this bike. Here's the reality. I'm riding this bike. Yeah. Can the kid ride it? You know, she can. Yeah, everybody's probably laughing their ass off saying, wait a second. Your kids want to start all this. Yeah. Well, I started it, but she got started it. And so here it is. But this is an awesome bike. It really is. And it just was meant to be. I mean, it's beyond believable how my daughter, I mean, you know, I've talked a lot. I mean, I've talked a lot, and I get that. But when we went to that Harley dealership, you have no idea when I was heading back in. But if you watch my video, when I was at that Indian dealership, I said, I ain't giving up. It ain't over yet. Well, okay. Yeah, it's dangerous when I get fixated on something, but I wasn't fixated on a street bobber. Wow. So we were at the Harley dealer, and literally, I looked at my daughter, and I sincerely said to her that you really want that Harley. You really want that Harley? To the point of, okay, we get that Harley, would you let go of this? And I mean, even for me, I was kind of like, wow. So she literally was like, if she had let that go to have the Harley, she was literally at the point of maybe doing it. But this is the kicker, because I asked the gentleman there about having a used one, and they didn't realize they had a used street bobber, and I really wanted a used bike. I don't want to pay the premium price for the new one. And so my daughter literally said, when I said, okay, you really want that red bike? She said, you know what? I want to sleep on it. Yeah. And that's a great tool in your life. Anybody that's buying something, and you start kind of wondering, the smartest thing you can ever do is sleep on it. Walk away, sleep on it. You'd be amazed at the end of the day that was an incredible decision to help you come to closure what to do. And here's the thing. Have said to me, yeah, I really want that bike. It was a red one. If she really would have said that, then I would have been like, oh, okay. So if you really want that bike, then, okay, so we would have moved forward on that red bike. And then I would have said, okay, and here's the irony. This is what's so crazy. If we'd have moved forward in that red bike, we would have been walking out the door, and I would have kind of stopped and I said, what's this here? Wait a second. What's this all about? So I would literally have been like, you know what? Tear up the freaking deal. No. Or take it one step further. Had we left this a little earlier and they weren't pulling these in from being out in the front, then we would have left. And I can tell you right now, sincerely, I don't know if I would have gone back there tomorrow. I don't know. It's 50-50. I may have been fixated back on that gray bike, trying to make something work at State Line, but I just didn't have good feelings about that bike. Everything kind of broke down, and the deal. We never ran a deal on that, but the Pursuit deal kind of soured everything. So I just kind of came to closure. We can't get the deal done. It's all right. Nothing against State Line or Friendship Motorship. I am such a believer in life that things play out for a reason. And truly, hey, sincerely, I think you all did me a favor. You know, I have this intro over here that I never knew about when I ordered that Indian Pursuit. So the irony of this is I really had a bigger vision of parting with my gold Challenger I used to have, my 2020 gold Challenger, for the new Pursuit. In the meantime, from February, and then all sudden comes June, the Indian Elite Series shows up, and I just happen to luck out and get that. And even to the point, if you watch that video, you hear me talk about how I don't know if I want to take that Pursuit now. So the Pursuit really was kind of like, I don't know. I just don't know if that's the right decision. So you know what? I think the deal that didn't work out was to my advantage. I'm happier. I am much happier. This bike is half the price. It is half the price. And the good news is, if I ever want to sell it, since I got it used, I wouldn't take much of a hit on it to get rid of it. But I just love the spoke wheels. So it's a Harley Davidson 2021 Scout Bobber. Never been fixated on it, and you've already heard me talk about they did do it and stuff. And oh my gosh, I'm gonna end it here because anybody's watching my YouTube channel is like, dude, your videos are so long, so long. So follow me along in my next adventure. And what's that adventure, right? Does it stop? Hey everybody, thanks so much for watching Ice Age TV. Appreciate the support, nice comments. Hit subscribe, share my videos with others. And I'm just sharing my stories. Hope everybody has a great Friday evening and have a blessed evening. God bless.